What time is it? It's JRPG time. Back for another episode of Scarlet Nexus, and I set myself up for a bonding episode this week, so I hope you're ready for a whole lot of Kasane being emotionally unavailable and socially incompetent. Kagura? He's the last guy I want to talk to right now. The only person you could say I should talk to, and it's worse than Kagura, in my opinion, would be Haruka. But since Haruka's not a combat, I think we only have to do Bond episodes with other combat specialists. It's one good thing. One good thing about this game.
Finally fallen for this sly fox's charm.
No, I haven't. I wish you were back at HQ with Haruka not being in my bonding episodes, not spoiling my good relaxing time that I had set up for myself this week. So I'm just trying to get this out of the way quickly. Oh, and he wants me to do combat too. Great. Now let's go to Masubi's. Guessing that's the jazz club with the fish. Okay.
If there are others, we can fight. It wouldn't be meaningless if we were also gaining valuable fighting experience.
If I have to do a little bit of combat, I'll do a little bit of combat. I wasn't dedicated. I wasn't hardcore. Like, I don't want to do any combat today. I just don't want to do any stupid boss battles. I'm not in the mood for boss battles right now.
Just humor me, would you? Please?
No. I mean, I guess.
You want me to go with him? As irritating as this is, this might be a good opportunity to finally get him to tell me about his past. Okay, if it's training, then I'll go with you.
Excuses, Kasane.
Knife skills make you fall in love with me.
Since I'm absolutely not interested, could you fight invisible the entire time?
Yeah, that's good. I like that. Do that. Be invisible, and also, if you can extend your invisibility powers to your voice, because I know that you can't stop talking. I know that that's not something I can ask of you, but if you could mute yourself, that'd be great.
Everywhere. Of all the days they're not around.
This is no different than talking at the hideout. Let's go back.
Maybe I can turn my ears off.
We'd be wasting a trip if we just turned around and went home.
What do you mean? Nah, you just teleport. Use the fast travel menu. It's fine.
There's also something I wanted to show you.
What?
It's a surprise for later. Come on, this way.
It better not be a fountain pen.
But at least we can have some fun without getting...
I already did that mission.
Our goal was combat training. Having them around was the whole point.
Even you must have realized that the combat training was nothing more than an excuse. Oh, this really brings back memories. This area used to be a shopping district. I always came here with friends to blow off steam.
Kagura, can you just, if you have anything important to talk about, then do it already.
I mean,
What are you doing? Stop acting like a boomer. I remember this place when I was a kid. It was Peach Street. On Peach Street, there was a gas station. It was called Mike and Lori's. They used to sell a snack that's named after a racial slur. And I used to buy them for a nickel. There was a lady behind the counter. Her name was Grace Johnson. She had a father. She had a dad. I remember. Her dad was named Jack. And her mom. I remember her mom's name. I remember it. Let me tell her. She had a mother. It was Grace Johnson.
It's not responding. Maybe it's broken.
wait. No, it's just locked.
That's how every old person acts. I fear it's gonna happen to me. If you ever notice me bringing up memories from my childhood and I get sidetracked by pointless details, please warn me about it so I can fucking eat a bullet.
Oh, nice. Ha! Look at that. Now tell me which one you want. I'll grab it for you.
There are only plushies. I don't.
We can just use I can use my psychic powers to turn it over and get all of them.
Okay, say no more.
We don't need to play games here. I thought we were doing a combat mission. I got mentally prepared to do a combat mission because I thought it would at least be a better alternative to just watching Kagero be an asshole for 5 minutes But it's like we just have to sit here and watch Kagura be an asshole for 5 minutes.
At the rate this is going, I'll never be able to ask him about himself.
Go with my suggestion, Kasane.
Your turn?
Turn, yeah, there you go, flip the whole thing over.
Than I thought it'd be. You know, I bet the store manager put the prize in a position where it's hard to get.
I don't think it's where the store manager left it. Yeah, there you go. Just use psychokinesis on the toy.
Hey, you're
Take it.
cheating. All my hard work vanished like tears.
This is my beer. My beer.
You brute forced a locked machine with a hacking tool. So who's the real cheater here?
Well, I suppose you're right. Okay then. I know this just started to feel like a date.
It didn't.
Next time we call it a date.
It's false. What you just said, it's false. It's not a real thing. You didn't even get to ask him about his past. Because I definitely cared about that, me. Speaking as the player, not Kasane.
Were you two together?
If I'm speaking as Kasane, it wouldn't have been sarcastic.
Well, cat's out of the bag. I guess there's no sense in hiding our secret now.
Secret? What were you doing?
We were...
on a date, which I in no way wanted any part of.
There you go. There you go, Kasane.
I'd call it a complete failure.
Yeah, he didn't even get me a bear. I got my own bear.
What part of it was a failure?
Go home,
Naomi told me dates were
Kaguro.
supposed to be fun. That wasn't fun at all.
Oh,
Naomi told me.
Well, you're a little too young to go on a real date anyways. And I am an old geezer.
How old is Kasane? Is that in their profile? Do we have profiles?
Kid your age. Now that I think about it, the major here would be more suitable for me.
Did you just call her old? Is this going to be a fight now?
treat it like an outing with your daughter.
No.
What's the fun in that?
It's not like I actually want to go on a date with him. I can't imagine it'd be more fun than this last one.
Whoa now, that sounds like a challenge to me.
No, it's not.
Okay, give me another shot.
I'm only doing bonding episodes with you so that I can level up our friendship scores so that you can be stronger in combat. It's the only reason I'm doing this. And also because I don't want to do any boss battles this episode.
Say you're an
Shut up.
Yeah, I get. Oh well.
There you go. What does it do? Increase speed.
Hey, do you see how great
No.
I am now?
We have character profiles. Parties. Kasane is level 30. That's how old she is. Now see, Kyoko's younger than... Right. That bit's over.
I think I've come to understand you a little better.
Okay, you. Wait, who else is here? Kyoko is here, right? I mean, we've got these. Yeah, there's that. This is a bonding episode with Gemma, and we got one with Yuito. We have to get the Yui. I think we should probably end with the Yuito one, right? Why is this an exclamation point? Oh, because it just means new. Alright. So Kyoko's around here somewhere, right? Where'd she go? Wasn't she here? There she is. Kyoko, do you have an episode? You don't have an episode. Guess because you're ahead of everybody else, because you were here before them. Alright, your turn. What do you want to do? What do you want to do for friendship points?
Didn't you say you were going to check the SAS?
She's doing it.
Arashi is currently in maintenance. Please wait until services resume.
Funny computer girl joke. Haha.
Archie, you bring lazy to a whole new level.
Shut up. People need to get plenty of rest or they can't work.
Plenty of rest. Oh, look at the time. It's almost time to eat.
No wonder I'm so hungry. What a stupid alert system.
You're just lying, Kasane.
Wow.
Making
So
lies.
you can't even be bothered feeling hungry? Well, I was going out to eat. If you're hungry,
Can you do that in this universe? Can you just turn off your signals? That'd be pretty nice.
The city is full of danger.
Oops.
You could find yourself
Oops.
surrounded by civilians or hounded by the crows.
fans in
So
the
that's fine.
must be tough being famous. Basically, you're saying
It's a pain.
I thought so.
Okay.
We don't need to go out. We have our rations. It gives us the minimum essential nutrients we need.
Alright.
Isn't that wonderful?
You
Just
care
drinking
about
your
food
Soylent.
that much?
Of course. And these rations can be eaten right away. It's my treat. Want to join me?
No.
Seems like you're absolutely against going outdoors. Okay.
Kasane, don't eat those rations. They'll make you fat. Those things.
This
They're like 5,000 calories in a...
No better beverage in the world.
Glad to hear it.
Where'd you get that 3 liter?
Rations taste a little too salty to you.
You think so?
I'd understand if
Did you make them yourself?
but I'm just getting a strong taste of salt. It's not very balanced.
That's surprising. I thought you were more like me and didn't really care about taste that much.
Now that you mention it.
Naomi taught you to care.
Because of Naomi's cooking.
Again.
My taste probably-
Can we have one bonding episode that's not about Naomi?
Handmade hair clip, homemade cooking. She sounds like quite the homemaker.
She liked doing it.
She could also see the future.
And I always helped with the taste testing.
I see. That's why these rations are not to your liking.
It's not that I don't like them. I just said it's not very balanced. It could just be that my palate is more refined than it was before.
Good grief, are you really bragging to me about your sister right now?
My house
So
sister.
close when you're not even related by blood.
Because my sister was so kind. There's no way.
And then the music cut out. We're getting emotional. It's an emotional moment now.
I guess. Don't get me wrong. I'm very grateful they took me in. But my parents don't see me as family.
Here's the emotional music.
She's always been there for me.
They realized that that Naomi's deadpan delivery couldn't carry the emotional scene, so they had to bring the music in.
I don't know Naomi that well. We only got to fight together a short time. And this might come off as rude, but that hair clip and Naomi's cooking you hold so dear, I just don't understand their worth. However, hearing you tell me about them has helped me to get to know Naomi.
All right.
Found yourself a good sister.
Yes, I did.
I didn't expect to come to Arashi for this very special episode.
Okay, we've gone through the chore of eating. Time to resume services.
All right. What does that mean?
Ready to go back to work.
You're going back to the whatever the organization, that organization. I have to pay for those? I didn't even want them.
Hearing you talk about Naomi, I sense the
Pay you for your crackers?
duty. When someone protects you, you protect them back. In other words, since I treated you to a meal today, you'd want to pay me back.
All right, well, that's happening on the nice bonding episodes.
I'm really just doing it for your sake. I'll let you know what you have to do later. Now, I've got to go.
All right, yep. See you nice bonding episode.
Arashi! This must be what she had.
And
in mind the whole
don't
time.
strain your vocal cords.
She really
Showing too much emotion there.
is better at slacking off than she is.
Oh, Kasane, perfect.
No.
Sure, but I think it.
I need my calories.
Is this that?
Burning those calories with my pep? Don't
Is
worry,
this-
I'll pay you back. I don't know when, though.
Is this not that favor? This should be that favor. All right.
Understanding.
Where is it? There it is. Reply. Done.
You better will make our battles more efficient.
All right. No. Gimmickers. Stupid last name. It's a stupid combination of names. See, get it because he's like a fortress. Or what's a garrison? It's like a platoon.
Kasane?
Gemma, did you read my message? I came to talk to you. It seems like you still feel responsible for what happened to Naomi. It isn't your fault she turned into an There's no point in you blaming yourself.
You came all this way just to say that?
Well,
Yeah,
you felt
I
guilty
do
enough to
things
come
like
over
that all
here.
the time.
You're right. It's probably presumptuous of me to think it was all my fault. Still,
Didn't he invite me?
what happened to her?
I responded to a brain message to get here.
Behave after the decades I've fought.
I don't think it's sad, just surprising. I thought your experience would allow you to cope better than this.
That's what I thought. You don't have time to falter when a friend dies in battle. Our role as members of the OSF is to bottle up our feelings no matter what happens, and fight until the last other is killed.
But you haven't been able to control your emotions. Do you have any idea why?
I must be at my limit. I've lost too many friends. Friends of many years and rookies like Naomi. While everyone else lost their lives,
Might be time to retire, big guy.
my retirement drawing closer.
Oh, there you go.
You make it sound like it's bad that you're alive.
Sounds like he's gonna die. This is death flag. Gimma's setting death flags.
Promising futures die. someone like me with not many years left is allowed to live.
You stop setting death flags, Gemma. Stop it. You have that strong your power keeps me from taking damage. That's good. I like your power. It's helpful, especially now that I can use 2 powers at once.
Gamma, behind you!
Hyperspeed plus don't take any damage. Does that let me keep my hyperspeed even if I should have taken damage? Probably not, but it would be cool if it did.
I can still fight for now.
What do you mean for now?
I'm old. I'll have to retire soon. When I retire, they'll stop administering the anti-aging drug. Will begin to grow old and my power gradually diminish.
Will you start to grow old at a normal rate, or will you grow old at a rapid rate to catch up to where your current age is?
Strength diminishing.
I never know with these types of anytime. There's lots of stories. There's lots of stories that involve anti-aging properties. And then at some point they're like, okay, now you're going to start aging now. And I'm like, wait, but are they going to start aging? I want to know right away. Are they going to start aging normally from now, or are they going to turn into an old person really quickly? Because that would be weird. I don't want that to happen. I don't want you to turn into a Skeletor right in front of my face, Gemma. That'd be creepy and gross.
How is someone like that supposed to live outside the military? I'm ashamed to say that I'm afraid of that day coming. If I have to live on carrying these feelings...
This is Gemma doing a cheap PTSD.
I'm sorry. It's a stupid thing to say.
I'm sorry.
I don't understand. If you're serious about wanting to die, then I misjudged you. You say that you're the only one left alive, but it's not like you've survived this long on your own. Even my sister was worried about your health. And you just roll over and die? That's so selfish.
I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Kasani's got some heat all of a sudden.
Thinking. Naomi was so concerned about him. It's not
I don't remember that. That was a long time ago. I don't remember.
Save her. But that would only make her sad. I thought he would have figured that out.
The cat ears. The cat ears was a good decision on my part. Alright. Thank you. Wait, hold on. Where was it? There it is. There you go. This is Kasani sent 2 replies. Wait, 3 replies? Oh no, he replied again. Alright, it's Yuito's turn. The big one. Why you keep trying to kill me, Kasane? Why you keep trying to kill me for? I blocked him. Oh, am I unblocking?
This doesn't solve everything, but at least he won't ask me about it. He's someone I may have to kill eventually.
The spawning episode is me blocking Yuito.
Possible. Or else I might lose my nerve when the time comes.
That doesn't seem to be a problem so far.
He's not like Naomi or Captain Seto.
You mean he's dumb?
I found him especially interesting, so why couldn't I just ignore him?
Because Naomi liked him.
He can't contact me anymore. For now, I just need to focus on Naomi.
Oh, that's it? That's all that happened? Well... It can't just end an episode less than 20 minutes. So I guess we have to start the next dungeon. Let's go. Let's go start in another dungeon.
So, about our mission from the Seiran government, I wrote in the report that we were interrupted and were unable to complete our assignment.
Alright.
You mean I did? Honestly?
She didn't. Stop taking credit for the things that she did.
Well, Shiden, you're so reliable. Keep up the good work.
Hey, watch it.
I wonder if they're going to give us a new other suppression assignment. Karin made it seem like they would.
Which reminds me, I'm curious about what Karin said in the future. It was...
Which Karin? The future Karin and the past Karin that was in the future. Did that happen?
Sooner, we could have found a way to cure the metamorphosis and turn them back to normal.
Turn who back to normal?
Finally. I can finally save her.
Why is his voice so loud?
the Karin's statements. Kasani's power must be a clue on how to reverse metamorphosis.
Major Kyo?
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
Or,
Well, maybe
time travel.
Karin did mention that we should have arrived earlier, so he could have copied Kasani's psychokinesis whenever he wanted, but he hasn't. If what he wants is the red string's power, then the matter is not about finding a cure. He would take time.
The gravity power. I don't know about...
Kyoka.
Huh?
What's gotten into you? You almost sounded like Arashi when she's actually focused.
Really? That's strange. I didn't think I was acting any differently.
What do you mean?
Trying to put all the pieces together, maybe you just fell into a trance.
Whatever it was, your line of thinking was interesting.
What was the point of that?
Like Karen thinks Kasane
That gonna come up again?
Yes, she is very important to Major General Karen. There's no mistake about it.
Do you think the reason I came to Seiron is because of Karin too?
That's certainly a possibility. Wouldn't rule it out. What do you think he's planning?
Sorry to interrupt.
No.
Kasane Platoon has been given an other suppression assignment. There's a high probability for others appearing in the Mizuhagawa New City Development District. Head there immediately.
You heard her. Let's head over and take care of this first. Then we can talk.
You're right.
Can't we talk and fight at the same time?
But we
That's
should all
what
be careful.
Kasane doesn't like, wasting time talking when you're not doing nothing else. Right? What is this, Zelda? That's a Zelda song. You just stole that from Ocarina of Time. When
Our assignment is to exterminate
Boy Zelda shows up. What's this, Sheik?
Why send us all the way out here? You would think there were other places more worth protecting.
Believe it or not, this area is actually
No,
a
now it's turned back into the
geographic
Persona song
I
again.
know it may
Like
not
the rest of the
look like much, but
soundtrack.
it's actually pretty important.
Not Persona Light.
Be an isolated religious state.
Without the
But
lyrics or
apparently traits
anything.
happen when interests are aligned.
In other words, the extent of the relationship is strictly business. So, what does everyone want to do?
Wow, did my ears just deceive me? I think Kasane just asked us for our opinion. Normally, she'd just rush out looking for others.
I told you, Kaguro.
Let's see.
There we
Who
go.
has any
Good,
ideas?
perfect.
In that case, let's do what we normally do.
We need to shit on Kaguro every
We
time.
didn't have any ideas. Kaguro, stop teasing Kasane.
Correct. Stop talking at all. Period. Ever for any reason at all. Even if it's to save someone's life.
Who cares? Anyways, if you have an idea, speak up.
As for ideas,
No, we don't have any. I hacked the system to see what the transport
So no.
was today, but I couldn't find anything around this time.
That
Nobody said we don't have any ideas, but we don't have any ideas.
Stay vigilant and move forward.
Wait, I just received a request for reinforcements. A transport team is being attacked by an other up ahead.
Wow, really? Because Arashi literally just said there weren't going to be any
Shiden, why are you so
Definitely wasn't.
hostile all the time? Can you just be a normal?
the timing is too convenient. There's a chance it could be a trap. Should we wait and see first?
You're like the opposite of Kaguro.
Reinforcements request coming from
I need you both to meet in the middle.
Official OSS request.
Kaguro, stop being so laid back all the time. And Shiden, fucking get that, all that out of your butthole. All of it. Everything that's in your butthole, take it out.
Do what we can.
Well then, time to find out what's waiting for us. Let's get this show on the road.
Alright, good. There's a safe point over here.
Distress signal.
Alright, and that will be JRPG for this JRPG time for this week. Next week we'll have action-packed JRPG time. See you next week.